Hello. There's a bit of explanation behind how this has happened. You have to excuse me, I'm absolutely exhausted, but there was no way not to get this out because it's blocking a whole load of other stuff, because it's like when you do stuff like this, if you don't unbung something, you don't get any more. And this, I've been putting it off for weeks. What am I trying to say? This is a departure from. This has been the first time I've done this. Rather than, it's a freestyle thing. I.e., no structure. That's it. Okay, let's explore. So you see, they're in different lines, and it didn't. So it's just a hodgepodge, really. Now I'm going to put some music in the description box. If you want to get the full benefit of this, you need to listen to the first song. So stop this, listen to that first song now, because it's really important. And the weird thing is, you see my hot air balloon? I was shuffling this smaller deck, and the hot air balloon card came out, which is the Chariot card, so it's for Cancer. And so I replaced that with that card for Cancer there. Okay, so let me just rejig this. It's a Cancer who's like chronically shy in love. They seem to be okay in the rest of life, but in love, they're chronically shy. And just in a nutshell, they're not communicating this love, and it's screwing them up. And they've got this fear of missing out because they can't communicate, but it's all they think about. They can't, it's going round and round and round and round. So there's the line here of how would it normally play out in Cancer's world. And if this is the shortcut that they would feel comfortable with. So it's just a little loop around that. There's a couple of things here about the blockages. There's like a trickster energy involved because the trickster card came out. So I started off with, okay, that's your Cancer there. Then we've got an I-Ching card about energy with the hexagram, which I'll come on to. Then this is your person with a heart on it, because it became quite obvious quite early on that it was but you can't get it up in the air. You can't get this love going, because actually the I-Ching is number 3, which is a blockage at the beginning. It's difficulty getting it. It's called difficulty at the beginning. So what you need to do is listen to that first song and watch I'll put the link for the I-Ching or I-Ching hexagram number 3, because the music, and it was just weird how it came out. You know, when you watch movies or nature programs and the hot air balloon goes up, it's hot air balloon music. So but when you think about, okay, what I need to say now, this is why it's a bit jumbled up. I am a pink, gallopy, I'm a Sagittarius. So I look at things that, come on, hurry up. Come on, it's too slow. blink, snip, blink. Not quite that brutal, but I had to look at this not as a galloping Sagittarian, but as a crab who, come on, Shelley, you know. So I had to get a different head on for this to understand it. And it's somebody who's frightened of coming out of their shell. I mean, it really was. But why? And then whoever is on the other side of this, what would they say to you? Now, this person, I'm not going into that, who that is. It's none of my business. It's purely your business. But your blockage is messing up this person, because there's all kinds of strong messages coming through, and it's almost like you're trying to talk telepathically to this person, and you're almost looking at it and going, so what do you think? Be fair. You know, you're not being fair. You're not being fair to this person, whoever they are. And so, whatever, and that's based on a fear of yours. And what would that person, what personality issues would they say? Well, can you get over that, please, and let's get together? It's detective and engineer, which I'll come back to. And so then, on the flip side of that, we've got three lines here. Okay. I hope to high heaven that makes sense. So I might have to ruin my atmospherics in a moment. Put the light on. Yeah, let's do that and get that bit out of the way. Okay. I'll put my glasses on. All right. So Cancer. So you got this card number. It's card number 3. I don't know if you got acne. Who knows? We need an acme. How? But look, you know, there are 2 volcanoes there. Go off together. It needs to come out, whatever it is. It needs to, because it's all going on down there. It needs to come out. Yeah. It's about a blockage at the beginning. Okay. So this is your person, whoever they are. So with this hot air balloon coming out, and I just sort of looked at my little hot air balloon there and I thought, why would a crab want to go up in the air? Because it's very much an American expression about crabs in a barrel or a basket trying to go. So what is this crab that wants to defy gravity? I don't know. Or they want to get this love up in the air, off the ground anyway. Let's put it that way. But it's not a daytime thing. Look, you've got the moon there, which is very Cancerian as well. Now, where do I start with this? Right, yes. With this blockage at the beginning, came out these 2, and I said, well, tell me more about that blockage. And you got the Sun and the Queen of Cups. Well, as a Cancerian, you're most likely the Queen of Cups. Okay? And you're not bringing this into the light. As in, you're keeping it in the moon rather than in the sun. So does this other person even know that you're interested in them? And then we've got the card for teacher. I'm not going into the shadow side because this is a positive thing that you're not doing. It's not a negative thing that you are doing, if you see what I mean. So ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So let's take all the bits off that. Ability to communicate. You're not communicating. Whatever it is, you're not communicating in a way that this person understands you. So check your style of communication. Maybe like open mouth. Better. Then let's go up to then the next one out. I said, what other energies are around? It's trickster. Is that you? So they're manipulating others through duplicity or transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behaviour. So I don't know what that's about, but then with that came the card for Leo, and that came out again over here. And for the Four of Pentacles, so clammed up, which is sort of Cancer back in their shell. It's also it's a Capricorn card, which trickster, devil, and I'm not getting not weird stuff, but it's you could be deviled by. It could be a problem. You're being bedeviled by inability to open up. So I'm not saying Capricorns are devils, but it's there. But that's doing the right thing at the right time. And I think this is what's paralysing you. Let's just get on with the other bit. Now, I asked about you, artist, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So let's focus on symbolically. You're not communicating excuse me, in words. It's like the only way you're not communicating with this person is through words. And then I've got the Five of Swords. So you're making it difficult for them. You're making this person. It's like you're dropping all these clues around for this person to come and find you. And you make it damn difficult, Five of Swords, for this person. So, but then I was like, it would also like Aquarius. There's a card for Aquarius. So Sun, Moon. You can't be Sun because there. So a Moon, North Node, or rising sign. You've got Aquarius in your chart, and the Star card came out again. Excuse me. So I think you've got Aquarius in your chart, but you're making it bloody difficult. And then we've got the card for the you're making it very difficult for the magic. That's a card for natural magic. Ten of Pentacles. So you're making it very difficult for this magic to happen. Because we'll come on to that. Because of your fear of rejection, you want the other person to approach you. But the other person doesn't know that you're interested in them. They might not even know you exist. You're making it damn difficult. I mean, this is where the blockage is. Yeah? So you're going to keep feeling rejected because this person's, you're not speaking their love language. I mean, you're not speaking. Give it up. So let's look at how you would feel comfortable. And I'm just going to give the difference between a crab and a Sagittarius. the journey that I've done to get into this card. Gallop, boof, ping, off you go. A bit camera, hang on. Ping. I've had to come down and go, okay. And I can understand it from that point of view. But you've got to get it. Let's say if the roles were reversed, it could be any of this, any sign. But It's not Cancer. But you need to get into their head and stop talking like you. You've got to start talking like them. And I think one of the biggest, the reason why this has taken quite a while is because I couldn't understand. I thought, well, that's just stupid. So I know that I've been dismissing and rejecting this message for a long time because I thought, nobody's that stupid, are they? It's not stupid. It's somebody else's way of doing things. But I think that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So whoever this is, thank you, because you've taught me an awful lot. How to talk crab. Social crab, my favourite. Ooh, social crab. Oh, now I'm hungry. Any late night Vietnamese? Late night Vietnamese. Oh, that'd be nice. Anyway, so I've done this one. So yeah, this is you. You're not shining your sun. It's not in the light. Okay. Done all that. So let's do this whole run here. Scorpio. It's going to be a change. There's got to be a change in this communication. Otherwise, you're going to carry on feeling rejected because you think this person's ignoring you, but they're not. They're just not hearing you because you're not talking in a way that they can hear. Okay? Who was that? Yeah, and it's preventing you coming together. Three of Pentacles. Because it's not balanced. I mean, look at that. Very Sagittarius. Up and out there. It's not that, because if you imagine that is the centaur, you're down here as a little crab. Let's not get into size differences, but how does a crab and a horse? How do a crab and a horse talk to each other? How would they talk to? Just imagine, how would a crab and a chili sauce? I'm hungry. How would a crab and a horse talk to each other? I mean, it's probably, whether it's Sagittarius or not, how would a crab and a bull talk to each other? How would a crab and a ram talk to each other? When you look around your friends and your family, and look at how you speak to the rest, because you're not going to be a Cancerian only with Cancers around you. So do you have I don't know. Do you have a Capricorn in your family? How do you talk to goats? Do you see what I mean? But there's a lot of Aquarius, and so it's like the air communication. That is the link. I done a reading like this about a year ago. I'm sure it was a Cancer who was struggling to get a link with somebody that they were interested in, and I hope it's not. Don't tell me this is you. If you're still not found out, but hopefully it'll clear my blockage anyway. But hopefully it'll clear your blockage. Yeah, because there you go. Aquarius. It ended on Aquarius. So it's not in balance. You're asking this person who doesn't even know that you like them or doesn't even know you exist. You're asking them to listen to your telepathic messages and come and find you. Not going to happen. You're asking too much. It's like maybe at the chip shop at 5 o'clock on Friday, but then you turn up. Well, they didn't hear me. Oh, no, nobody did. Well, the echoes of your mind did. Come on, be fair. So I said, yeah, but you want to work hard at it. Who is that? Oh, 8 of Cups. You feel like it's too much like hard work, but you're not. Can I say you're being a bit selfish? Shellfish. She's so shellfish. Come on, Shelley, stop being shellfish. Yeah. But if you're talking there and they're talking there, you've got to find a way of going like that and then leveling it out, haven't you? Because I don't think you've never even met, have you? Judgment. And it's like you're judging the other person. Well, who gives you the right? Well, they're not picking up on my messages. Well, no. No. Now, yeah. Because you would. This is where it all gets a bit complicated. Knight of Pentacles. You've been working on this for a long time. Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. You've been working on this big sort of love journey, so you can arrive as the King of Pentacles. But when you arrive as the King of Pentacles, whoever this is only going to see you coming in as the King of Pentacles. They're not going to see you sort of starting back here, are they? So have you done... I mean, along this journey, it must be torturous for you. I mean, if you think about a centaur or a Sagittarius, you know, a couple of little floppy gallops over there, 2 steps for a crowd takes half an hour. So it's about the journey and about how much distance is travelled over time and what have you. So, and just I can only speak on. It's easy for me to speak on behalf of Sagittarius. You know, a couple of flicks of the, you know, flick of the hips. You know, you're 2 miles down the road. It's going to take Shelley a week, isn't it? You know. So are you? But along that journey, which God knows how long it's taken you to do, how much have you changed from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles? So, I mean, are you going to arrive thinking, well, I've done all this for you. What have you done for me? Well, nothing, because they don't know you as anything else. Because you're not communicating. It's like hitting somebody with a bill for work you didn't even know they got. They didn't. Please don't paint the outside of my house again. No, put it back on. Back to the colour it was. So yeah, but your dreams are not going to come true if you can't communicate. You know, come on, Shelley. Everyone's behind you. No, they're not actually. They've been to the shops and come back. Anyway, no. So I was asking, well, why? And I said, well, what's the way of clearing this blockage? And that card came out. Bold. Really, really bold. NYPD, spread them. I don't think that's the way. Although you might be sexually, you might have lost your sexual confidence. Or this person's shimmy might intimidate you. But you're not going to know what the goods taste like till you get the wrapper off, are you? There you go. There might be crap in bed. They might look good, but there might be crap. You're better off having sex with an ironing board. Who knows? Who knows? But okay, it was that. Oh, God. 8 of Swords, isn't it? Yeah, 8 of Swords. This is what I think. You might have lost your sexual confidence. Or you've in your mind, because there's an awful lot of thinking going on here. It's like there's an awful lot of, I don't want to say stalking, but you've been watching, you've been observing this person. And that's not fair, because it's almost like you've been scanning, you've been studying this person. You've been gathering information about this person. But there again, I can, as a Sagittarius, it's like, well, it's the crab. Who's watching me? I know, I can feel somebody watching me. Who is it? And the Sagittarius is looking out here, or the goat is looking out there. But the crab's going, you know, I'm not, please, there's no judgment about, you know, I don't know, is it a gay thing? Is it because you've been straight up until now and you, what's gay sex like? Oh, I want to do it with that guy. See, it's almost like you've got this massive tunnel vision on this guy who has shocked you, has rocked your world because he's your first guy crush. And you wouldn't know what to do, maybe, if you haven't done it before. So what do? Paying hookers for practice? I don't know. But it's imperative for you, for it, 6 of Wands, to be successful. You've got to get it right first time. Because you could not face the 5 of Wands anything but full marks from the Czechoslovakian jury. Triple Salco, artistic impression, technical merit, and did you land on your feet during the dismount? It's not ice skating, sweet pea. It really isn't. You just got to put the effort in, show a bit of oomph, you know. And that was repeated over here. So, and that person's waiting for it to happen, but asking that person, well, what can? So anyway, so this long, torturous thing is how Cancer would normally do stuff. This is the shortcut, and it was reflected again over here. So it's what the other person was saying back. So that's why it is confirmed over here. Now I was thinking, well, I did pendulum work, and I wasn't recording it, so you have to take my word for it, or not. If not, click off, because I don't need to lie. Either it's a squeaky chair, it's not baked beans. Either you've got an awful lot to lose, and with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, you might be wealthy, which is why this trickster energy was around your fear of a trickster, or your fear of a gold digger, or something like that. Okay. There seems to be quite a bit of gossip around, and I'll tell you why that is. I'm going to have to dip into here. I'm going to do these 2 now, so I know I've read them. So whoever this other person is the detective card. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. And actually, this could be dark on here. Voyeurism, falsifying information. So it seems to be quite a lot of voyeurism on your part. I'm not saying on the dark side of voyeurism. It's just it feels like you're fascinated by somebody. But there's this gossip about tricks. This is like trickster, gossipy stuff around. And this person here, whoever this is saying, will you hurry up and find out the truth, please? So we can both get on with this. You know, get rid of it. That's one thing you can get rid of. Do some homework. Get it gone. Get rid of the gossip. And let the sun shine down on this. Yeah. Because if you listen to that, we can't get building. Yeah. So, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Well, hello. Yeah. Anybody who's trying to trip you up in your mind needs to go. Just because at the moment, what you do, it's almost like this person knows that something's going on, but they can't put their finger on it. And not only are you tying yourself up in your own nightmare, you're involved in. Energetically, you're being a nightmare to them. So, like, open your mouth, ouvre la bouche, you know, as they say over there. So, either you're very wealthy, or you're from like a privileged family, and this person might ruffle a few feathers or what have you. If you, so there's either a societal thing or a financial thing, or is it a business thing? Why am I getting the board wouldn't like it? The board won't. So this is why it might be a gay thing. Are you, if you own your own company, and you might have to give up some, you know, shareholders wouldn't like it. That kind of bollocks. Well, I think that's in here. That's part of this gossip thing. You know, if it's your company, fire anyone who doesn't like it. You're all fine. Why are you giving your power away? Get rid of the gossip. Do your own homework and make a decision, because you are screwing this person's life up here. Because an awful lot came out here. Now, did you get caught? I'm not saying spying on this person, but with voyeurism, it's like a gamble, isn't it? I have to go into. Does this person know that you've been looking into them, and now you feel dirty because you've done it? Because voyeurism's great. I don't do it. Voyeurism's great until you get caught. Like, Shelley, which is why you can't bring it out into the sunshine, because you're embarrassed. Or it's almost like, you know, catfishing stuff on the internet, where you're trying to get to know. It's almost like a whole load of fake profiles. You know these dumbass things where people ask you dumb questions to try and get your security questions out of you. Oh, who was your favourite? Oh, what was your favourite? Is that social catfishing stuff for your passwords? I put a whole load of fake shit out there. I changed it all around. What was your favourite class at school? Chemistry. Was it fuck? It was. Until, anyway, draw your apparatus. No, we're not oversharing. Sorry. Stop it. Okay, cool. So, but this is what I'm saying. If you're trying to arrive as King of Pentacles star, and you've done all this journey, and you come in to meet this person here, only you know that you're jet lagged. Whoever this person is, whoever the hot air balloon is, yeah, whoever this hottie is, they don't know, do they? You meet them there and then. It's only because you've had this massive voyeurism thing going on that you feel like they owe you something. No, they don't. They owe you nothing. Until you meet, they owe you nothing. And that's when it starts. So get rid of this sense of entitlement that they ought to be communicating back with you in the medium of your choice. They don't even know you're talking to them, for fuck's sake. It's crazy. And here's the shortcut. Because this delay, hangman, is screwing you up. It's screwing them up as well, because this is the crazy thing. The hangman and the eight of swords came out bang on top of each other again now. I was like, oh God, what's going on here? So let's at least get that out. Oh, there. And you got the five of swords, and we got the five of swords. So that's Aquarius. Then after that came the Four of Swords. Well, put that battle to bed then. Get in touch with them. Ouvre ta bouche, you know. But I was looking at voyeurism and I thought, well, so do you feel a bit seedy having done all this homework? Okay, because there's doing your homework on somebody and then there's sort of like, yeah. But is that cancer's way? I don't know. I mean, one of my favourite jokes is what's the mating call of a clam? Yeah. Well, if you're small and you've got a shell, then come out of your shell. That's the expression, come out of your shell. If you're a galloping horse, you've got no shell to go in, so you're out there, you could gregarious anyway, so you don't understand it. So, see, I'm getting that you're successful, or you've got this money, or you've got this status, or something like that, and you've either been burnt before, or you've got some sort of reason why this person on paper doesn't look the best fit, but you haven't even got to know them yet. You've only been observing them. You've never actually been face to face with this person, so you can make it happen. You're not being fair. You're really not being fair to this person, whoever they are. In fact, it's not just not fair, it's really unfair to this person. Stable man. Anyway, because here you've got the Three of Cups and the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's not enough. It's not enough to be doing this, because then the card for the Empress came out. It's not enough. You don't treat an Empress like that. You're trying to trick an Empress about coming, and it's almost like you've been trying to find out what makes. Let's just, because obviously if Empress, you're the Emperor here. This Empress. So you've got your. Actually, this person is high value. You think on your Empress status, you think they are your Empress. Let's just leave it like that. So, hottie, yeah. You're not being fair to them at all. It's almost like you've wanted to do all this homework on them to find out, do they like their eggs scrambled or boiled, or still in the chicken? As I say, all those dumb. So it's almost like you're going through their rubbish or something. You pay the bin men or the garbage. You pay them for the bags that they throw out. Grab it before anybody else does. Let's see. What kind of pasta do they boil? But it's like you've been collecting all this information, and now when it comes to it's almost like, I know all about this person, but I can't use it because you've been wanting to create this perfect date or this perfect life or this perfect. It's all had to be perfect. This Six of Wands, but life isn't perfect. But you can't give it up to chance. Which is why I'm thinking you've got too much to lose, or you lost an awful lot before. Well, this person doesn't know that. So actually what you're doing is quite unhealthy. But you've got all this knowledge now that you can't unlearn. So it's almost like you want to turn up at their doorstep with a bunch of their favourite flowers, with a whole hanging roll of their favourite clothes. And say, here's flights to, well, how do you know I want to go there? How do you know I like green? How do you know that? And this person is going to go, because no, it turns out it's now the burden of the knowledge you've collected about this person is actually holding you back, because you'd be too embarrassed. It's like you either it's all going to tumble out because you know too much. So it's going to be so saccharine about, okay, well, I know they're like ponies. Oh, So it's like you've got this whole schedule. On week 3, I'll give them a pony. Week 4, I'll take them water skiing. And it's interrupted this flow. And maybe somebody's pointed out to you just how contrived it all feels. But maybe maybe you haven't even got the right information. How have you got this information? It just feels so. So why can't you take the rough with the smooth, baby? 5 or 6 or 1? Because then, I mean, it was weird. You got the ace, the 5, and the 6. The variable being. So that's getting things right. 6 of 1, winning. That is, things not going so well. I mean, that's having to work. That's having to work through things. And the difference is the ace of 1s. It's the effort you put in. It's not about knowing everything. It's about going through it together and turning the 5 into the 6. Then you're not being fair to this person because they're not even part of the equation. They don't even know it's going on. Oh, crikey. Right, we're there. We've done that one. So, yeah. Get rid of the delay. Either stop it, for goodness sake, because energetically, you are screwing this person's life up. So either get rid of the delay, or get rid of the fixation. It's wrong. Oh yeah, here we go. So, 10 of Cups. And so this person wants to say yes. The answer is yes. Just do it naturally. And let me be 50% of it. I will give you the 10 of Cups. But I give it to you. You don't spy it from me. Stop being such a control freak. Okay, yeah, the 6 of 1s came out. Yeah. 6 of 1s in 10 of Cups. Yeah, love will grow. But you don't feel as though you can. This is what it feels like either chronic shyness or really shit previous relationships where you got really, really hurt or humiliated. And maybe you're in the public eye. Or you feel like you are. You know what I mean? If you're the head of a company or something, if you own your own company or if it's a family business, especially with the gay thing coming up, who knows? All in that mix. But that thing where people could go, well, let them do that. They're going to do that to varying degrees about any news, aren't they? But people are going to do that to make you feel bad in the first place. So just think, well, they're going to do that anyway. Someone's going to do it somewhere. I mean, do you remember Victoria? She flashed her ankles at me. Well, when the hell were ankles a sexual? The Victorians were messed up, weren't they? She's a slut. She would. She had disco puffs. She's a slut. Ankles. Love your ankle. Love your nostrils. You've got the most beautiful left earlobe in the world. I don't know. You got the King of Wands here, so I mean, it might be a sad, who knows? But put some fire into it, for goodness sake. And then you got the Strength card again. And we've got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, put some effort in. So, excuse me. Then we've got the 5 of Wands, which, yeah, again, we had these cards again: the 5, the 6, and the Ace of Wands. Because love will come when you feel comfortable in your own skin, Queen of Wands. And there you are, the Chariot card came out there. Get it moving. Yeah? But you're waiting for love to start until you feel comfortable in your own skin, which is unfair. Okay? Because if they're the King of Wands, forget what it means, but King of Wands, Queen of Wands, for you two to get together on this energetic level, on the Wands level, get it off the ground. You've got to put some effort in, not just by looking through the binoculars at them. It's not right. It's unfair. So a change has to happen. 6 of Pentacles to have there's got to be reciprocity in this relationship because it's all one way through your magnifying glass at the moment. And again, just have a nice new, let's get started on it. Okay. Even if that cat does get your pants around your ankles before you start, it doesn't matter. But no, up and away. Yeah. I wish you luck with it. But thank goodness I've got this message out because I tell you, I've been dodging it for weeks. Good luck anyway.